really bad, you can come around, I'm just going to cook you. If something happens really bad, you can, or say, you've forgotten how to do it, there's plenty of YouTube clips on how to make hollandaise. It might be a little bit different to the way I do it, but the end product will always be the same. There are a couple of different ways to make hollandaise, but this is probably the closest one on there. I've seen people use raw eggs, they put it in a Thermomix, they put it in, and then they add really hot butter to it, and the hot butter cooks the egg. Wait till I do the second, then take videos. Wait for me to cook it first. This is just me talking. You see me talking every day. It's okay. All right, ready? What are you doing?
Just make a
okay.
Easier.
All right, ready? So let's do this. Now, I don't do the reduction. The reductions, you can do the reduction. I don't do it. I think it's a waste of time. On there, chef preference on there. Okay, so all you need, so keep the same amount of water. 1 tablespoon is 20 mils, yeah? It says 40 mils of water, same. White vinegar, 30 mils. So you can put 1.5 vinegar. Okay, done. Salt, a big pinch of salt. Okay, don't worry about white peppercorns because we're going to use ground white pepper, same thing, just crushed. Pinch, okay? So that's going to be your sabayon to cook. Right, you're going to need a fine whisk. Some of you guys have got thick ones. If that happens, you can borrow mine. I have 2 of these, you can borrow one of mine if you need to. If it's really thick, it's really hard to work. Alright, you're going to need hot water with steam. If you put it in cold water, you need the steam to cook the eggs. Alright, on top, you're going to take a little bit of water out. Water back in. Alright, straight on top. I will teach you the chef way straight on the flame. We don't even use water, we're too lazy, so we just go straight on the flame and we cook the eggs. Right, so this is called a sabayon, what we're doing. So the steam will help cook the eggs. It's a matter of controlling the heat. So sometimes you leave it on, you let it cook. Gets too hot too quick, you take it off, let it cool down. You need it pretty well whisked briskly, not too much where you're going to incorporate a lot of air, you're not making a sponge cake. So the steam now is cooking this egg. See what's happening now? See, it's gone really thick. Alright. Done. Okay, when you can do this, ready. Alright? If it falls down, you're in trouble. It'll cook it longer. Okay, done. If you overcook it, you're going to get scrambled eggs. You don't want scrambled eggs. If it's lumpy, that means it's overcooked. Start again. Okay, put a couple of drops of hot water. It helps to stabilise it. Alright, it just goes nice and creamy, ready. Now come over here. My cloth, where did that cloth go? I use my tea towel. Then. Make a little turban type thing, like I have something to hold. One fact, the butter must be the same temperature as the eggs. Alright, so you don't try to do it warm. This is called a warm emulsified sauce. So it must be at 37 degrees. Too cold, it won't work, you're going to make egg ice cream. Alright, so we want the top part of the butter. That's called clarified butter or ghee. Or ghee. Here if you have to, here or here. Alright, okay, slowly. Incorporate. So remember mayonnaise? Mayonnaise was a cold emulsified sauce. This is a warm emulsified sauce. On there. Slowly add butter. Okay, see how it's looking all stressed? See how it looks all stressed? Yes or no? On that. So if it looks all stressed, add a couple of drops of hot water. Hot water will stabilize it. Okay, pour again. A little bit. Okay, done. If you over whisk it, it will change colour. We don't want to change colour. All we want to do is incorporate it. Now, some people go really crazy and they over whip it on there. Okay, you don't want to over whip it. Alright. Done. All the fat, throw it out. Okay, we don't need it. No good for anything. Last part, a little bit of acid, same as mayonnaise. Couple of squirts, ready. So remember how your mayonnaise separated? Okay. Okay. Same thing will happen with this. If that happened, then remember how I told you about starting your eggs again? Same thing. Just to make another savion. Make another savion, then you have to put more butter on. Okay. Now, sometimes you can do this, add the split savion to the new savion. You can do that. Alright. Finished, clean, bowls clean, not separated. Okay, now tonight's pretty warm, we're okay on there. If it's in winter, you've got to find somewhere warm to keep it. Because what will happen if it's set? The butter goes cold and it will set on it. So you've got to keep it somewhere warm, somewhere near the oven, but not on a pilot light. Pilot light, you'll split it. Okay? Okay, so it looks like that. Perfect. Make me proud.